Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching this episode. And I would ask to leave a review for the show or give us a follow. We appreciate that. Email us at morethanmeetstheseguys@gmail.com or join the Discord. The link is in the show notes. And please feel free, all are welcome there, and enjoy the show we're about to put on right now. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
XOR.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to More Than Meets Guys, a challenge of the GoBots Day. It's on Wednesday. I'm here with Boo, the AxelonUnderground.com.
Howdy.
We are here doing part two of Invasion from level 21
Yes.
or 21st level.
21st level.
21st level. It's the same thing.
Forever 21. Invasion from Forever 21.
All I know is there's
That's
bugs
at every
involved.
mall.
It may have been bed bugs, it may have been something else.
Oh.
Um, so we start with a recap.
I got
Oh,
bed bugs at Forever 21. Not really. We're joking, people. Don't sue us.
you can try.
It, it,
I don't have
is, for,
anything, but you can try.
it is Forever 21 even around anymore? Are they still?
I'm sure there is in some shape or form. It's probably been bought by Banana Republic or the Gap. Probably was part of them originally. I don't know.
Remember Chess King?
God.
Yeah, that's going way back.
You make me feel really old sometimes, you know
That's my job.
that? Anyways, speaking of old things, well, the show's like 42 years old,
Oh,
so
they
what,
Forever 21 actually closed down in the US. They went chapter 11. They're still open internationally. So they did a Toys R Us.
it's cheaper to be elsewhere? Yeah.
I it makes me sad. Toys R Us is still available in other countries. You get like the
Canada.
little like pop-up places in Macy's or whatever.
Yeah, that's not
But
the
you
same.
go to Canada, they still got like full-size Toys R Us's they go to.
Yeah.
It's like it tells you something's wrong.
Well, back when I had my son was young, we go there and get the cloth diapers from there. And while I was there getting cloth diapers, well, gosh, I may as well look at other stuff there.
Oh
And they had to
yeah.
they had to redone ours as a Toys R Us and Babies R Us, but we had one of the old Toys R Us's that it looked kind of, it had the same kind of look from the ceiling, the brown ceiling tile stuff like a Kmart. But it was like it was a Toys R Us. It wasn't one like the nice thanks to newer ones, and then they rebuilt it, and it was never the same.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for having that old stuff. It just works better.
We were shopping for a car seat for my son, and I could just tell the difference between the SKUs as I was talking to the manager. I was like,
Hmm.
"Yeah." She goes, "Well, I don't know. Is that the one?" I was like, "Oh no." I point out this one's that one, that one's that one. She's like, "You can read the SKUs." I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "You want a job?" Like
So
I
reading
think they're
SKUs is
just
easy,
dying
man.
for anyone that knew how stores worked.
Reading
And
SKUs
so,
is the easy part. That's how you find anything in a store.
oh yeah, it's like I've served my time in retail
Yeah,
long time ago. I'd
Lord.
actually worked at a Toys R Us for like a holiday season when you're just for extra Christmas money. And it was terrible because they put me in the Imaginarium, which is
Oh,
all the little doodads and puzzles
yeah.
and all the little tiny stuff, the connects blocks. And
The place where no one wants to work. Yeah.
yeah, it was like the worst place. It was like, can you put me over like near the robots?
The action figures, the
Yeah.
dolls. That's one of the
Which I
things
mean, that was good. I could go check that, but I mean, the cleanup every night because that's
Mhm.
where people would drop their kids off when they went to the other parts
Oh
of the
yeah.
store and they would wreck it.
Man, do you remember when we were younger, you still referred to action figures as dolls? Like when I was growing up, I grew up, my brother is 7 years older, 6.5, 7 years older than I am, and he was really into Star Wars, as he called them dolls.
Hmm.
And because back before the Star Wars dolls were the thing, like you have like the
Well, the 12-inch ones with like the
yeah,
cloth outfits and stuff, those
those
were
were dolls.
definitely dolls. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well,
he
and the
still,
Migos too. You had like the
oh yeah.
Migos superheroes that you could dress and undress and
Yeah, those were considered dolls. He still call my G.I. Joe figures dolls. He
yeah.
calls Star Wars like 3.5 inch figures, three quarter, whatever, dolls.
I had the
So
Migo kisses. Kiss figures, and yeah, we call those are my Kiss dolls. So yeah,
But it was different. Like back then, it was you didn't like dolls was not a pejorative. It's not you
it
weren't
was, but it wasn't. I mean,
wasn't it wasn't.
you're a kid. You didn't really care. You went to school and you said you had a doll, and the guys would make fun of you.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it was. But there's a certain like I want to say before the third grade, nobody
Hmm.
cared.
Yeah.
But third grade, like you still got dolls then.
Hmm.
And I mean, I had like the little dolls that would show you how to tie shoes and do zippers and all that stuff too. I never had a
Yeah.
problem with dolls.
Well, I'm glad you had dolls.
Yeah. Well, even the same son that I was shopping for a car seat for.
Yeah.
Yeah. When his little brother got too big for him to hold, we took
Hmm.
him to the store and let him pick out a toy. I said, "Hey, you can pick out whatever you want." And I took him like to the action figures, and he passed it all up. He went up and down the aisles with me. He was like 2,
Hmm.
and yeah, he picked out a baby doll because he missed holding his little brother.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it was kind of sweet. And I'm like, I'm not gonna tell him no, he can't do that. You know?
I'm gonna tell him all about that now that I know.
Oh no, he knows.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna do
no,
that anyways.
he still got the thing. What are you talking about?
He loves it. He puts it to bed every night.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Now he has a dad doll because I'm not around. I'm kidding. I'm still around.
I went up for some Newports and a jug of milk.
I went out for some blockies and never came back. That's
That's
the
more
new addiction.
appropriate. That's
Yeah.
actually very much appropriate. Oh man. Yeah.
It's because I'm still digging through the blind boxes, man.
Dude, I can
See,
tell I have to censor myself like our conversations offline and when we're doing this. I'm glad I have a filter because the things I want to say and I don't say are I'm glad I don't say them. So anyways, um we start with a recap.
search your feelings. You know it to be true.
The
The,
drones,
the Jones, you Jones for some blockies.
the drones are replaced by her vultures. Is that what she calls them? Vultures?
Soldiers.
Soldier. Oh, I heard vultures. I'm like, that's weird, but okay.
You know, they're
Soldiers.
soldiers. They're like soldier ants.
I guess that makes more sense than vultures. Let me change that in my notes. There we go. Soldiers.
Note to self: buy Q-tips.
What?
Clean out your ears. Exactly.
What?
Huh? Eh?
The Guardians blast the troops, but they don't scratch them at all.
Oh yeah. Well, it's pitiful. It's just
It's really
pitiful
bad.
because yeah, the soldier insectoids just chase the guardians away. They're just poof. They
They
go on the run immediately because their weapons don't do anything to them. And then XR orders that Braxis and the interfacer are taken to the planet below, which is Earth,
yes.
undamaged. And I like when she snatched Braxis, who was hiding, cowering behind one of the pieces of machinery. He's like, "What did I do?" Like he's automatically defensive, used to side kill.
He's
And
like,
she's like, "Oh yeah, don't hurt this guy. He's useful."
yeah. Braxis is probably the most entertaining part of this two-parter too.
I always love seeing Braxis.
Oh yeah. He's great.
I seriously would love to see the Energon universe bring Braxis in somehow.
Dude, imagine him and Dr. Arkeville.
That's what I was thinking. Him and Arkaville working together. He'd moonlight for Miles Mayhem
Oh yeah.
and Cobra. You know, he'd work
Oh
for
yeah.
everybody. Because it's not like Braxis is a screw up. He's good at what he does. He's
Oh yeah,
just
no,
a terrible person.
he's definitely not a screw up.
Yeah. No, he's competent. He's just
Mhm.
yeah, he's unlikable as a person. But man, is he fun to
That's
watch.
yeah. Unlikable as a person is a very, very strong
You know what he is? He's like if you mixed like Thomas Edison with Dwight Schrute, you would have
huh.
Braxis.
Maybe so. I would maybe more Nikola Tesla because he's a little more I don't know. I feel like the things he does are a little more science fictiony.
Now, Thomas Edison, because I could see Braxis stealing people's ideas and
Oh
recombining them and do his
yeah.
own stuff.
Oh there
Yeah,
yeah. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. I got you there.
yeah.
Good point. Good point.
Well, and he kind of has a little like if he was a skinny Thomas Edison, he kind of looks like a skinny Thomas Edison.
Oh man. So I something also occurred to me. You gotta remember. Hold on, camera coming closer. The the weird thing with trademarks in the 80s, it was kind of it's just all still very like up in the air. Like I feel like it was still kind of the Wild West, and we weren't really getting strong on the trademark issues until like you get into the late 80s, early
The
90s.
laws changed.
Oh, really? Okay, because I was wondering about Blaster.
Yeah. Yeah, the laws changed where you couldn't if someone else was using a trademark name like that and you weren't, then you would lose the trademark.
Okay.
But I mean, previous to that, like you had Marvel and DC sharing the superhero trademark.
Yeah.
So
True.
it seems like things were a little more, at least it wasn't as competitive. They weren't as
Hmm.
nasty about it.
Hmm.
But somewhere in the 90s, there was
That
a lot of
changed.
overhauling of it. Yeah.
Well, look at like
And
what happened with the G2 Transformers. So you had a lot of things, or in the commemorative edition of Transformers, where you had to name things like Autobot Jazz, not just
yeah,
Jazz.
you had to make it a new trademark. I remember Ravage. They had trouble with Ravage.
Oh yeah.
And then well, of course Bumblebee, you know, a lot of things if it was too similar to another name that was being used at the time, if there was another toy out with that
Hmm.
name, then it was a no-go. Whereas back in the 80s, nobody cared.
Yeah, it was all up in the air then.
It
Yeah.
was the actual brand name that they would guard. They wouldn't really guard the individual character names because they figured, well, you can't help but run across
Hmm.
these characters like Onslaught now. Like you've got the X-Men bad guy
Hmm.
that's Onslaught. There are so many of these names are also it's easier now to just put like, Dinobot Swoop as the
Hmm.
name or something like that.
It was a good workaround. Um,
Yeah. Well, it makes it something a little different so that's
yeah.
easier to defend in court.
You couldn't confuse it. I'll say that. Like you couldn't send your parents like I want swoop and you're like okay, cool, and you go get the wrong swoop and come back like no, I wanted the Dinobot swoop. So you could easily say like that we changed it so there was no confusion with parents going to buy toys for kids.
Well, it seems like in the late 80s and definitely throughout the 90s and even to now, like the everything corporate, anything business related was just hit with like frivolous lawsuits over
Oh yeah.
every little thing.
They're very
I mean,
litigious, yes.
yeah, aren't they fighting over Machine Man now?
They are, yes, currently.
Yeah, even though he was made in a Marvel comic originally, it was in a comic that was being licensed that's a property that's now owned by DC, which it was the 2001
Yes.
comic. So they're fighting over that, and it's like you guys haven't cared about Machine Man for decades. Nobody cared. No, you didn't even fight for it when he was created, and you haven't bothered with it now. But because of all the different mergers, like they're all like fighting over properties that they don't even use. Like Disney
Hmm.
has Circuit Breaker, and because Disney owns Marvel, Marvel owns Circuit Breaker. So that's
Okay.
why we can't have Circuit Breaker in any Transformers stuff. And if Hasbro tried to get it from them, they'd
Hmm.
charge them through the nose for it.
Of course. It's not
And
worth
it's
it.
like, okay, we just want to do one little figure, you
Yeah.
something for Transformers, and it's like, nah.
SD like SDCC like figure, like a GI Joe sized figure, like maybe a classified.
Or Marvel, or was it the Marvel Legends?
Yeah.
Do a Marvel Legends of Circuit Breaker. They did that with Death's Head,
Hmm.
but that was one of the problems with Death's Head. It took them so long to start getting Death's Head stuff out, which has
Yeah.
only been like what the last 15 years we have Death's Head stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you got Blaster on here, and he is not a set player. He is like a missile tank thing.
Yeah. And
You know what? He looks like one of those anti-Godzilla
kind of
artillery
does,
truck.
doesn't he?
Yeah,
That's perfect.
yeah,
So yeah, they run into this room and they are going to try to overload the generators on the Rogue Star because they're all on the Rogue Star right now.
yeah. Everybody's still on the Rogue Star, which is kind of cool.
Oh yeah, it's kind of great.
I think this is the most we've seen of the interior of the Rogue Star
Yeah.
yet. So
So they get Blaster
Turbo,
and Turbo, yeah. They
yeah,
push a big plate of metal in front of the door, and then they
yeah,
brace with an I-beam, and they're
and their
hold
bodies,
and their bodies. Oh, they're holding down the I-beam against bracing. They were like that diagonal bracing,
yeah.
and they're holding it. And the soldiers are beating on the door, and And leader one and Smallfoot are over there trying to get the Well, Smallfoot is trying to get the generators overloading and messing up the Rogue Star and actually messing up all the I guess the beam from the I can't remember what he calls it, the machine.
Oh, the interfacer.
Yeah, interfacer, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to mess up everything on the Rogue Star.
Well, yeah,
And
because they don't want her to open up any more portals.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
But that's when we get the glowing effect around Blaster because Blaster's Astro Beam is wearing off.
Yeah.
He is like, "Oh,
So it's
sorry
not just
guys."
renegades that have a problem with that.
Yeah. Well, you don't really have a thing with the Guardians Astro beaming in so much until, well, I guess now. It's all
Well,
been
a
the
lot of times
Guardians
they
that
pick them up in
Renegades.
the command center actually from Gobotron.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But they needed a blaster quickly because of what was going on, so they just Astro beamed him in.
In video game terms, you summon in a helper that has like
Hmm.
a time limit on them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Time limit's up. And sorry, Fred, you got to go back. I mean, Fred, I mean, you know, Blaster.
Frank.
Yeah.
Frank.
Frank Welker. Bye,
Yes.
Frank.
Just beam in another Frank Welker. He does everybody's voices.
Yeah, no joke. Man of a million voices here.
Yeah. So
So
yeah, it draws Blaster back, and yeah, Turbo immediately starts losing the battle on the door. So
it kind of shows you how tough Blaster is.
oh yeah, and also how strong Smallfoot's shots are because she just blasts a hole in the hull.
Oh yeah,
Like she decompresses the place, and
they
she and Litter
fly
One
out.
dive out of it, and they have to leave Turbo.
Yep. Which stings for Turbo, but I mean, what are you gonna do? They all three get captured, or Turbo gets captured.
Right,
So,
and I kind of like that they'll do like the hard decisions on the show.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah, and
whole
Leader One
episode
is
goes
not
pretty
happy
hard.
about it either. He's kind of hard on himself about it.
Yeah, these two parts of these episodes are pretty hard for a 80s cartoon.
Yeah, and so this is like my favorite two-parter.
Okay, well, good, and it's all
Yeah,
downhill from here. That's good to know.
yeah.
Back on
It's
Earth,
got bug monsters, man.
the bugs of that hive. They've created a hive. It looks like one of those it kind of looks like a paper wasp nest mixed with a termite nest.
Like a termite mound, yeah.
Mound, yeah.
Oh, and soldiers chase Leader One and Smallfoot, like they fly out after
Yep.
them into space, so they can fly through space no problem.
Why not? Why couldn't
Yeah.
they? I mean, why? I don't think their soldiers are pretty much automatons from what it looks like.
Well, they're robots. They're all
Yeah.
robot. They just look like insects.
Yeah.
So
Exor seems a little more self-aware than anyone else.
yeah, well, it's like a hive mind,
Yeah.
so it makes sense.
But back on Earth, the bugs have the hive where they have prisoners strapped down to power draining racks.
Oh yeah,
They're
Turbo arrives in his Lawnmower Man VR gyroscope sapper.
He does. And Crasher and Psycho's like, oh, look, another Guardian. And Crasher rags on Turbo too. He's like, I see you're here too. She's like, Arr.
Oh no, they caught you first.
Oh, they caught you first, what he
Yeah.
says.
Like I lasted longer than you, and then she gets mad and shuts up.
Yeah. And Scooter's in there also. He's just
He's just sleeping, dude.
he's just napping. Yeah. He's just hanging. He's chilling.
That's how you fast travel in real life.
Man, yeah, so yeah, the
Or time
Crasher and
skip.
yeah, Crasher and Psykill. So they've been down here a little while.
Hmm.
They're not in any good shape here at all.
Oh
And
yeah, they're in their Lawnmower Man gyroscopes,
yeah, it just
and Braxis shows up with the
yes,
two of the
with
the soldiers.
with the soldiers. Um, I gotta say though, the interesting thing about this two-parter is the Renegades or the Guardians, neither of them, they don't stand a chance here.
Oh yeah, no,
They're
these
completely
insectoids are
outmatched.
way better than
Yeah.
everybody else in the show.
So honestly, Psykill, you went too high, man. You should have stopped at like, I don't know, the 18th level. Maybe you could have
15,
stood a
man.
chance.
He should have done like Braxis was saying, go at one level at a time and see,
Yeah.
you know.
By the fifth level, you had a kaiju there. It could have been an episode. Then maybe jump to the 10th level. It would have been kind of tough, maybe.
Right.
Man, can you imagine the 22nd level?
Oh man, imagine that.
Yeah. Anyways,
Dun dun dun. Or should I
yeah,
go
that
dun 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 dun?
Yeah.
Psykill would have pulled Unicron in from the 22nd level.
And Unicron would have screamed at him because there's no Matrix to destroy him.
Yeah,
Ah!
and he would just ate that entire universe.
Yep. He would eat everything. Gobotron first. Um, so now the insectoids are have Brax there and he laughs at him
I don't
and
know. He might not have eaten Gobotron because it looks like he's already had a bite taken out of it.
ah,
Couple of it's just like the apple core.
it's no sloppy seconds for
There's barely anything left
Unicron.
on this thing. Anyway, yeah,
um,
so Braxis shows up with those guards and starts like mocking like Turbo and Scooter.
mhm.
And the Psyskill starts threatening Braxis, and Braxis calls him a loser. It's like
That's
Braxis is like feeling like he's feeling his oats there. He's feeling like he's a big shot now.
I'm sure it's going to go well for him later.
It always does, doesn't it? I mean, how could
Braxis has
anything
no
go wrong for
concept of comeuppance.
how Braxis got his groove back? uh
Wait, Groove is a transformer.
yeah.
Anyways,
He's
the
on the 22nd level.
thank you for telling all the kids at home if they didn't listen to last episode what the 22nd level is. Come on, man.
I already mentioned Unicron.
Okay, you did. Fine.
So
Anyway,
immediately afterwards, the queen like thanks him for like showing him showing her how to use the interphaser.
we don't need you anymore.
Yeah, and
Oops.
don't need him to send him to the food cave or
The
whatever
food
it was.
camp. The food
Food
camp gave
camp. Yeah.
humans.
This had a very Exo Squad feel to
It did.
we're sending you to Venus.
Why would we send you to Venus? You're
Yeah.
going to the sun, baby. Check
Yeah.
out Exo Squad on Fridays. See.
So yeah, so she was done with him and ordered for him to be in prison too.
Mhm.
And Braxis is ready though. He's dealt with renegades long enough where he's always got a contingency. He has like a ninja smoke bomb. He
He
throws
does.
down.
He runs.
He does. He just books it. You see it from the ninja's point of view, where before it's like they throw down the bomb and the smoke and they're gone. No, no.
Mhm.
You hear everybody groping, all the insectors like, where did he go? We can't see anything. And you see him just running. Like that old man can
Woohoo!
move. That's the other thing. He's built like Don Knotts.
He really is. He is
Yeah.
gangly as all get out. He always wears a green suit, like Don
Yeah.
Knotts would do in like Scooby Doo.
That's what I was saying. He's like the Scooby Doo version of Don Knotts, but like an evil genius version. So
That's crazy. Evil genius Don Knotts.
yeah.
Well, Andy,
Andy, I pulled robot bugs from another dimension and they ate Gomer and Goober.
I keep one bowl in this gun, Andy. Oh man, I don't even know where we're at anymore.
Okay,
Um,
so Braxis threw down his smoke bomb and ran away. And then Leader One and Smallfoot
that's right,
are creeping around and out near Unicom and a net triggers.
dude.
Net
This like
trap.
Electronet comes out of a shaking bush
Yeah.
and tries to like capture them. They step out of the way, but wait, it's Matt and AJ.
I was trying to figure out when I first saw this. I was like, who is in the bush shooting nets? I was like, is this the insectoids? Or is it supposed to be like a spider web thing?
It
But
kind of had that feel for a second.
yeah, they make you think that it's insectoids have it booby
Mhm.
trapped. But no, it's Matt and AJ.
Yeah, it was just cool, you know. That you
Yeah.
don't know where they've been this entire time. I don't know where Nick is. He's
Yeah.
hiding out somewhere.
He's in the food camp.
He might be because as we find out here soon,
He's a little
they're
gamey.
leader one and Smallfoot are going to trying to go to the Astro Beam to beam in some more Guardians to help out. But
Yeah.
the whole the food camp truck is there picking up humans in the city. So
And
they
they're
can't,
too big to sneak around.
yeah. And Matt and AJ are like, we can go do it. Sure. Well,
Well, they even tell him like you're small enough you might be able to get through. So they're pulling a Buster Witwicky.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so
They're
yeah.
they're gonna check the insectoids' brains and it's gonna be all pixelated, like 8-bit.
Grumble.
Yeah. It's gonna be 8-bit Matt and AJ sneaking in.
And for that joke, check out our Tuesdays Marvel UK books. I'm gonna plug every single other show we're doing this. Anyways,
Plug.
uh,
Anyway, so Braxis returns to the Gobot prison
hmm?
in the hive. That's where he ran to, and he lets Turbo and Scooter out. First, he talks to Psykill, and Psykill threatens him some more, like, "Oh yeah, like he was gonna let Psykill out. It seemed like." And Psykill's like, "Oh, you're gonna suffer so bad when I get free from here." He's like, "Okay, not you. Go to the next cell."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because he knows if he
You,
lets Crasher or Copter out, they're gonna let Psykill out.
of
So,
course. So he goes over to Turbo and Scooter and like lets them out.
well, he makes a deal with them. He said, "Okay, I'll let you out if you'll get me to the surface safely." You
Hmm.
know, and
And they're like,
he
sure.
agrees. Yeah, reluctantly, Turbo agrees,
Yeah, I
and then
remember that.
yeah, and then Psykill starts screaming for the guards.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's
But
like all you had to do was be cool, man. If you could have been cool,
before this all happens though, well during during this happening, Matt and AJ sneak into the where they can astro beam in a guardian,
well,
and
that's
they
after this.
I was after this.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, we
Okay.
got the whole scene because the guards come in and they find out that Braxis is hiding behind Scooter and that
Fine.
Turbo and Scooter are actually free, so they have a little fight there.
Okay, fine. You just call me out. That's fine.
Yes. Well, and then,
I
well, I
wrote my
mean,
notes
there's a
down
lot
out
that
of
happens
order.
here because they throw their sappers at the guards,
Oh.
and then the guards, they trick the guards into crashing into Psykill, and
Hmm.
then they run off with Braxis, and the guards leave chasing, Turbo and Braxis and Scooter, and Psykill's arm is free from his sapper, so now Psykill's free.
Yep. So all three of them are free.
Yeah, so he's gonna let Copter and
Hmm.
Crasher free.
Crasher. Yep.
Yeah, and then that's when you cut back to Matt and AJ in Unicom's Astro Beam room.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
They managed to get off the astro beam to bring in Heat Seeker.
Yeah.
Have we seen Heat Seeker before?
Ah,
I don't think we have.
everything's so out of order. It's hard to
Okay.
say. Yeah.
Well, Heat Seeker's alt mode is the exact same as the Unicom jets that were destroyed the first part of this.
Yes.
So it was kind of almost the kind of like they telephoned it in that they were going to bring in a Heat Seeker on this.
Well, they were using like Heat Seeker's model. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And yeah, he's got down his best Maverick you know um aviators as his eyes.
Yeah.
And he's all full of, it's all full of piss and vinegar. He's
He's
pretty
ready to go to the danger zone.
yes. Danger zone. Um
So yeah,
so
I guess looking this up, this is his first appearance.
okay. See, haha, I
Yeah.
called it. I
Very
know what I'm
good.
doing. I'm watching these episodes. I'm taking
Right?
notes. Yeah,
Dun
right.
dun dun.
So the look, honestly, the Turbo Scooter escaped the hive at this point, and the Renegades do as well, and they kind of save
Well,
Turbo
they're being
Scooter.
chased out.
Well, they're being chased out, yeah, but they get
Yeah.
out of there.
Well, because we have Heat Seeker escapes, they blast a hole and escape through the ceiling, and then Scooter, Braxis, and Turbo are near the hive exit, which says it's nearby, but he says it's like a mile on like the left.
So they go into alt modes and start taking off.
Yeah, then they run into Insectoid soldiers and they
Which
blast Scooter unconscious.
when this Turbo like converts, and he looks kind of mad and concerned.
Yeah.
That's when Psykill, Crasher, and Turbo Copter,
Well,
right? Turbo.
yeah, well, Turbo collapses the tunnel on the soldiers,
Hmm.
and then the Renegades show up, and then they threaten Braxis again, like they
Yeah,
want Braxis.
Rax is in Turbo's chest, like I'm trapped in here,
Yeah.
but
Which
don't
that's
let me
always
go to them.
interesting the way he carries them around in there. Like he does that
Oh
to
yeah,
AJ a lot too.
yeah, he does. It's
Yeah.
almost like they're trapped in this. You ever see those those cat backpacks, the clear ones? You
Yeah.
see a cat in the back, and they're all like like this, looking out at the world. It's kind of like
Yeah.
Brax is in Turbo's chest.
And then Turbo actually tries to make an alliance with the Renegades against
Hmm.
the Insecto. Like, hey, these guys are really bad. We need to team up on them. But Psycho's not having it.
No,
Yeah.
Cycle's like not this time.
Yeah. Well, he figures he's going to figure out how to get rid of them after they trash Earth and
Oh yeah,
the
he's gonna get on the
Guardians.
Rogue Star and he'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's what he figures.
So Turbo, Braxis, and Scooter abandon the Renegades to fight the soldiers because the soldiers are breaking out from under the rubble.
Yeah.
And they have a pretty good. good fight between the soldiers and the renegades.
Yeah, even the soldiers even kind of crash into each other and like hurt each other more than anyone else has hurt them so far.
Well, and Crasher is messing them up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's the MVP in this scene,
Well,
and
and the
she
thing
even
is,
like her foot stomp.
mhm,
She doesn't like stomp the ground. She fires it directly at one of the guards.
it
Like
seems
lifts.
like their arm blasts just don't do a lot, but like the alternate ways of like the fighting are actually what's really come through.
Yeah, but I mean that foot stomp used as a blast really like knocked them back. She saved Psykill with it.
Oh yeah.
So that was like Psykill. Or sorry, Crasher again is saving the
Cra-
day for
Crasher a
Psykill.
lot of times is probably one of the more effective of the renegades, anyways.
Yeah,
Copter's dumb, but he's
yeah.
loyal. Um, so yeah, oh, is this right around where Braxis tries to get out of there? He's like, I'm done. I get it.
Not yet,
Okay,
because then we go back to Smallfoot and Heatseeker are
right.
outside, and they lure the guards away from the entrance of the hive so Leader One can get in.
Mm-hmm.
So you got Turbo, Braxis, and Scooter trying to get out, Leader One trying to get in,
Mm-hmm.
and then the Renegades are trying to get out. So
That's right.
yeah, Heatseeker leads the Insectoid soldier trying to chase him to crash into the soldiers that are chasing the Renegades. So that's how Psykill, Copter, and Crasher get away, and they just bail. They go straight into orbit and head towards Rogue Star.
Mm-hmm.
And then Copter loses power halfway there, and they just leave him. Just like Leader One had to leave Turbo, now we've got Copter being left behind so they can get to Rogue Star.
Yeah, that's not the best place to be, but it
It was
actually
a
helps. Hmm?
it was a good call though.
Oh, it's a great call for what's happening later on in this episode.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
what this the episode. Okay, we'll just say this. It ends really good.
yeah. Well, I mean, what happens is Crasher and Psykill man the Rogue Star's weapons,
Hmm.
and they turn it and they disintegrate the insectoids that are chasing or
Oh
attacking
yeah.
Copter. Like they're just gone. They're vaporized. So
Hmm.
it's like yeah, that was a good call. And then they tractor beam Copter in.
Yeah.
So they were actually more direct about saving their guy than Leader One was about Turbo.
That camera knew to come on as I nodded yes.
I mean, Braxis had to save Turbo. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Psykill and Crasher saved Copter.
But that's when Braxis though. This is where he tries to get out of there. He tries to bug out. We'll just say
Yeah. Well, they get out and he's like, "Okay, I'm gone."
I'm
You know.
done later.
Yeah.
And Turbo tries to stop him. He's like, no, you don't. Like Braxis like, no, win a deal.
Yeah, cuz he wants to still take him into custody.
Yeah. And like
And
leader one's like, is this true, Turbo? He's like, yeah. All right, well, we respect our deals, Turbo.
yeah, let him go. And so they let Braxis go. Like Braxis is
Well,
hoofing it.
Brax even comments like it's nice to know somebody respects a deal around here, meaning
Right.
leader one.
You'd think he'd try to work with them more after this, like cut some kind of Operation Paperclip.
Oh yeah, but if like Braxis could have had full like amnesty.
Yeah,
You know.
with the stuff he invents for Psykill,
Oh
like
God, yes.
all the best stuff they get it from Braxis. So
Hmm.
you know, you think Unicom would find some way to put him to work?
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah. So
It's
and it seems kind of bad for him. I mean, he's in the middle of the desert, so he's gonna die.
he's
He's
just
not gonna
walking
make.
off. But I laughed so hard. The Psycho's like, oh, wait a second. He sees Braxis walking. And is like, he's gonna die. I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Oh yeah. Well, first we get Scooter hacks into the interfacer and starts
Hmm.
pulling soldiers through the portal, and then Exor telekinetically shuts it down again.
And she's like, don't you touch my machine.
Yeah, and then Crasher is looking through the observation screen and sees Braxis and just starts laughing.
That's
You
what
know,
it is.
yeah,
He's
and then
having
she tells
cackle.
Psykill like, "Oh, look who I see," and he's like Braxis, and he just starts taking pot shots at it from orbit from Rogue Star.
That
So
was so funny.
I like to think of Rogue Star as like G-Axis's Twilight ship,
Oh yeah.
and then but he's picking out one guy. He's like, there's no target too small for Psykill.
Nope.
He gets real petty. So
The girls are fighting.
yeah.
Um,
So Braxis runs back into the hive, and that's when Psykill just starts bombarding the hive with Rogue
blowing it
Star.
up.
which gets Exor's attention because he's like, "Oh,
Mhm.
I can kill two birds with one stone." So,
XR starts fighting back against the Rogue with her like telekinesis wave beam thing from her head.
oh yeah, and it's a pretty good fight. They're going back and forth, blasting stuff apart.
And to the point where the Rogue Star is pretty much wrecked out there in space.
Yeah, she's trashing the Rogue Star. He's trashing the Hive. You know,
And
so
and then they're realizing that Exor has to be depleted before they can actually do anything to her.
well, yeah, well that's what Braxis tells Turbo, and Turbo's like,
Hmm.
"Yeah, we figured that out."
Yeah, we figured that out, man. Thanks a lot.
And then finally, when because they maxed out Rogue Star's cannons, like all
Yeah,
power to weapons, and just unloaded,
yeah.
and then Exor's fighting back the same, and then she finally wrecks the Rogue Star, and then almost collapses. Like she
Hmm.
catches herself, so you can tell, okay, she's getting weak.
But that's when,
Yeah, Leader One's like, I'm tired of this, and he reactivates the interphaser, and it
which,
starts vacuuming up insectoids.
well, she's too weak to fight it back against this time, so she gets sucked up in it.
Yeah, she tries, but
She does
her
try.
telekinesis doesn't do anything and gets sucked right on in.
And Braxis really is doing his best, Dr. Smith, in this episode.
Oh, totally.
If he called
Yeah.
them like, a bunch of ninnies, then like perfect.
Oh, yeah. And then leader one makes sure he closes the portal.
Yes.
He says goodbye to the Ouija board.
21st level.
And
Oh
here's
man.
like one of the best lines is from Turbo after this.
What's say the line?
Oh, yeah. He has, did you invent that thing? And Brax is like, yes. Well, don't do it again, or I might not be so careful with my aim as he shoots and blasts the interphaser to pieces.
He straight up threatens Braxis with death.
Yeah.
He pulls a
Basically, I'm going
psych
to
kill.
shoot you if you ever do this again.
He straight up says, "I'm gonna kill you if you do this again."
Yeah. Turbo is done with Braxis.
That is a straight up threat.
Yeah. And that's how
Turbo.
the show ends. There's like
Yeah.
no,
Da
they don't all laugh
da
at,
da da da
Turbo's
da
threats
da
or
da.
anything like that. It's like,
Credits roll.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just left hanging with that threat on
It
Braxis'
ends
life.
with Turbo threatening Brax's life and go to credits. No,
I
you
don't
know
think
what?
there was like a way you could really come out of that with like the silly laugh ending they like to do because this was this was a close call for those guys.
Yeah, they all the whole level, the whole first level, I guess, would this be
Yeah.
was almost taken out by the 21st level. Still
Yeah,
who?
Exor was going to conquer the universe, and there
Oh
wasn't a
God,
thing they
yes.
could do about it.
Then she would have gone to the 22nd level and then probably got eaten by Sharkcons.
The
But
Insecticons would have eaten her.
oh well, and Sitcoms may have,
That
yeah.
that would have been fitting.
That'd be great.
Bombshell would have put a Cerebro shell in her and then just run everything, and
Oh
then
my
they would have
God.
conquered the universe.
That's a horror story right there.
She could have become like Venom or Barrage or Chop Shop or one of.
Well, that is the end of part two of the invasion from the 21st level.
Yeah, it was a fun episode. Like I said, this is one of my favorite episodes in the whole series. This little two-parter.
You see a whole lot, a lot of fun between Turbo, Braxis, and the Renegades, really.
Yeah, that was the
Braxis is
majority of the
fun.
episode right there. Is Turbo, Renegades, and Braxis. They like,
Braxis is really just fun. Turbo is really he is the sideswipe of the Guardians.
yeah.
He's morally he could go either way.
He's kind of like if you mix Sideswipe with Ironhide.
Yeah, that's actually a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And the Renegades, you see why like Crasher and him have a little tete-a-tete a lot because they're really not that far apart.
Yeah.
They're
They're
really
both
not.
pretty competent for their sides. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
they carry a lot. I mean, Turbo carried more than Leader One, really.
Oh God, yes. Leader one is like Captain America. He just shows up to, like, the posture and stuff.
He
I mean,
poses for the selfies.
yeah, Turbo's Iron Man over here.
Yeah.
Morally ambiguous sometimes, but he means the right way usually, but he's going to do something if he gets really, really mad at you.
Well, and Braxis kind of had it coming. It's like, man, quit doing this stuff,
Turbo's like, stop.
right?
Anyways, yeah.
Are you doing Stewart there? Yes,
Ah, oh,
don't. Uh.
it was better my Florida man mask yesterday's Marvel UK Earth
Well,
54.
Turbo's voice kind of has that southern twang to it a bit. He's like got the
He
deeper baritone,
he has a
but
very Ironhide voice.
yeah. So, it's not that far off from Dusty Hayes. He's like an octave below Dusty,
No, he's like Dusty Hayes.
two
Dusty Hayes
octaves.
had that one black friend. That'd be who Turbo is.
Yeah.
He like, I got one friend. Yeah,
The
that's
one that thinks Dusty's an idiot.
yeah.
I ain't
No,
going
so
with you,
you're an
man.
idiot. You don't fish with cheaphead this way. Let me show you how it's done.
I ain't getting in your Jeep boat. I done told you.
I ain't getting in your boat after last time you jettisoned me across that that lake. I couldn't get back. Anyways, yeah, that's a whole different episode.
Oh my God.
What?
You turned him into Forrest and Bubba.
Yeah, you did that, I'm afraid. I didn't speak with a bad speech impediment. I ain't getting in that drip again there, Bubba. I forced with that when you turned it into a boat and you put me out in the lake. I just couldn't get back. I was going for shrimp and I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. I'm buying the battery and going out there and get some shrimp and uh, I'm listening to the episode now before I do something even worse. So later, everyone.
Now I want
Thanks for
some
checking this.
shrimp. Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for checking us out tonight, today, whatever. Check out, we did Mask episode 15 on Monday. We did Transformers UK Marvel no, episode issue 54. And then we have, of course, Challenge of the Gobots. Check us out tomorrow. We should have a new comic dropping and on Thursday morning. And we shall have Exo Squad showing up on Friday. So,
Yay.
anyways, you know, not like we do very much here.
Yeah.
Oh God, if I could get paid to do this, I just do this all day. So until next time, y'all, have a great night and
Bye.
see you later.